Let's make the ultimate focaccia bread. This recipe is really the ultimate. Lots of air bubbles, so fluffy. It's incredible. Truly the best you'll ever make. And I've been perfecting this for a while and I just could not wait to share it with you. We are not using a standing mixer. We're making this in a bowl with a dough whisk, but a wooden spoon works just as well. Just mix together bread flour, instant yeast, and sugar. Just combine it really quickly. And then to this, you're going to add in some warm water, extra virgin olive oil, and some salt. And just sort of pull it together with your whisk or your wooden spoon, whichever. But eventually you're going to switch to your hands, of course, because it starts to become a little bit difficult to work with. This is so easy and so fantastic, but please do not skip any of the tips and tricks I will give you throughout this video, because those tips and tricks are what create the best focaccia you'll ever have. Eventually it starts coming together, and it does not have to be smooth. In fact, it will not be a smooth dough. It will be quite shaggy. It's just as long as you pull it together, it looks like that, and all the flour is incorporated, you're good. Now you're going to cover this and let it rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you're going to come in here and using wet fingers, you're going to do a set of stretch and folds all the way around. This is what helps sort of create that gluten and create the structure and give you the most epic ball of dough you'll ever have. And you'll do this a total of 4 times. So for 2 hours, every 30 minutes, you're going to come in here and you're going to do a set of stretch and folds just like this. After you do your 4th one, you're going to cover it and you're going to let it bulk rise for like an hour and a half or until a bit more than doubled in volume. I know you'll be tempted to skip the stretch and folds, but don't if you want the ultimate focaccia. While that's finishing rising, you'll prepare your pan. I'm using my 10 by 14, but a 9 by 13 works just as well. And now after it's bulk risen, you're going to come in here with a little oil on your hands and do what's called a coil fold. You see how you're going to lift it from the sides and let the rest just sort of fall on itself. And this is key to creating those beautiful air bubbles and really trapping those air bubbles in your dough. And please don't skip the step, otherwise you're just not going to get those beautiful dimples that I know you want. After doing that a few times, you see how nice and smooth it is? You're going to pop it into your prepared pan. Now, what you'll do at this point is you'll just sort of stretch the edges a little bit. You want to make it a little bit even, but do not force stretch it to fit the pan. It will not fit the pan at this stage quite yet. It has to rise one more time. So you see how I'm just really gently kind of stretching it out just to make the entire thing even, but I'm not stretching it from edge to edge and corner to corner. Then what I do is I take a little bit of olive oil, I put it on the top because I like to put a piece of parchment paper on top of this while it rises one last time, because I find the parchment doesn't stick as much as something like plastic wrap. So I just put a little bit of that on there, let it sit for about an hour or so, or until it looks like that. Now with really well-oiled fingers, the fun part, you're going to come in here and do your dimples. And as you kind of dig your fingers in to touch the bottom of the pan, you'll wiggle it around and you will sort of allow all of those bubbles to come to the top. And it's such a beautiful process. So just take your time and enjoy it. And once there, just drizzle it with a little more extra virgin olive oil, sprinkle a little bit of sea salt and a little bit dried rosemary. And then all you have to do is just let this bake at 450 on the bottom rack for about 20 minutes or until deeply golden. Let it rest for 5 minutes in the pan before letting it cool completely on a wire rack, and you're done. Everything in the description for you. Hope you make it. Hope you love it.